So now that incident happens, you distance yourself. At this point, if you were to say, I've spent X amount of days or hours with him, how many total hours have you been with him behind the scenes, in the car, relationship, dinner, lunch, dinner, breakfast? How many hours have you spent around Diddy?
Well, if you're talking about, we just party time. Party time, when he was doing the building, he was doing that on Mondays and the Red Zone on Wednesday.
Got it.
So it was only doing party times.
Okay.
Or then when he come hang with us on the block. You know, we'd be on the block, you know, after 7, 8 o'clock. We on the block till we decide whether we're going to go to the rink or whether we're going to go to the Apollo Theater, where we're going to go to the comedy club. You know, we just hanging out. We people now. You know what I'm saying? We all friends and stuff.
Are you
like
liking him now? Are you starting to like him?
I didn't have a problem with him.
But you're not like, I'm going to protect this guy. I'm going to take a bullet for this guy. You're not there.
Like, no, at anytime I'm going to be with somebody, anytime I'm around the same gang, anytime I'm around people that I care for and I love, I've always got that in my mind.
Got it.
You
so
understand?
that's the nature of you.
That's just my nature.
Your nature. But it's not like you're really liking this guy.
That don't come until later.
Okay. So what happens next?
Wolf calls me up. You understand? Gets my number. He said, yo, Gene, I got to holler at you. I said, what's up? He said, yo, I want to come talk to you. I said, come talk to you. He said, so we come talk to you. He said, yo, man, I want you to be back down with Bad Boy. I said, man, I'm not being back down with Bad Boy because Puff don't listen. If he, I'm still having nightmares about those 9 kids that died at City College. You know what I'm saying? It messes with me every time I think about it. I say, all right, man. He say, but you ain't got to listen to Puff. I'm going to get you your own contract, and you just go with us when we travel and stuff like that. I said, all right, cool. Puff was still hanging with the same gang anyway. I was still seeing him, but you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't, dealing with him in that level. So then now I come back and I'm dealing with him. I have a conversation with Puff. I say, yo, man, listen to me. You gonna listen to me? And if anything go down, you don't know me.
94.
Whenever that week after Jake got killed, that was Suge Knight's partner, and it happened in Atlanta. It was the week after that. I only remember it being the week after that. I couldn't tell you the dates. I couldn't tell you the time.
But it's exactly a week after Jake.
It was a week after Jake got killed.
Got it.
From Suge Knight.
Got it.
Suge Knight, man.
Got it. So now you have the convo with him. You got to listen to me. What does he tell you?
He said, yo, Gene, we ain't gonna have no problems. I said, yo, you just call me. Don't nobody else call me. So he was calling me. Yo, Gene, I'm here. Yo, Gene, I'm there. If I'm off work, I ain't doing nothing, I'll go there.
Got it.
It was off the books. It was extra money. My kids are in, where they was going to St. Jean's or St. Anne's, one of the schools right there, you know what I'm saying? They going to Catholic school. So it was helping a whole lot. So it was no problem. And then one day, Kirk Burrows called me up. Yo, Gene, Puff gonna need you for this week. He's going to Atlanta, stuff like that. I hung up the phone on him. So then he calls me again. Yo, Gene, this Kirk Burrows, what happened to the phone? I said, what do you want? He said, I was telling you that Puff needs you. Hung up the phone on him again.
You want him to call you?
Yeah, I want him to call me. So then Puff called me. He said, yo, Gene, I don't know my schedule. Please just let Kirk, just take the call from Kirk, man, please. I said, yo, bruh, you gonna handle this. If anything go wrong, my name come out on some bullshit, some bull crap, you gonna handle this. I'm letting you know that. He said, yo, Gene, I'm telling you, all right, we gonna be good, all right. I said, cool. So I start taking a call from Kirk, and he'll check with my schedule, see if I'm off or I can get off or whatever like that to travel with Puff when he went out of town. And then I would have him on Saturdays and Sundays. And Saturdays and Sundays, he's spending with the kids. He's mostly spending with the kids and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you know the industry, they party on Monday, Tuesdays, and sometimes Wednesday. They don't party on Fridays and Saturdays like normal people.
Because it's business.
Yeah, I guess so. But that's how most of the industry parties was on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
So now I'm going back with him. You know, I'm at the house. Now Puff is, he got the house on 35th Street, I think, between, I want to say 3rd and Lex, somewhere over there, you know, by the tunnel, but Midtown Tunnel.
This is, what year is this now? Are we in 95 yet?
We're 95.
We're 95. And at this point, he's getting money.
He's getting money.
Right.
You understand?
Is he a superstar yet? He's not yet.
He's not a superstar household name.
Who does he have now in 95?
He got Biggie, he got Craig Mack, he has
112.
I think 112 is coming a little later, or they're gearing up.
Right.
Them in total and the rest of them. He has
he's got a few guys at the time.
He got a few people right there.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
Mace is coming along.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But a lot of those people doing writing for him, stuff like that. So
so far, what have you seen at 95? Have you seen anything weird?
I think I wouldn't call it weird. I would call it, he had an incident with Kim Porter, and I had to rush over to the hospital. I got a call, said we was off that weekend. I'd be off that weekend. He's gonna chill with Kim. And so then I get a call. It's Saturday. I'm on a block chilling. I'm on 112th Street because we had a game room and a fish store across the street. So everybody would come to our block, have fun. My man would buy a case of champagne. We just, it was phenomenal. Like, we just had fun, you know? So I get a call, yo, Gene. I said, what's up? He said, you got to run over to the hospital. I said, for what? Run over to the hospital what? He said, Puff is over there with Kim. I said, I'm off. What are you talking about? He said, man, he needs some security at the hospital. I said, what's up? He said, no, just go over to the hospital, St. Luke's. So I go to St. Luke's Hospital. Puff's hand is wrapped up in a T-shirt, a white T-shirt, but you could see the blood just coming through there and everything like that. And him and Kim is having a conversation. Kim looked like she is somewhat battered, you know what I'm saying? And she couldn't believe that he's talking to her like, yo, you could ruin my career, this, that, and the third, and everything like that. Because she had took a corkscrew and ripped his wrist with it because I wasn't there, but he probably was putting his hands on her. And she had to defend herself.
And you've never seen that before, though. This is the first time that you're here.
That's the first time I've seen a situation like that.
Got it. I got you. So, okay, so you're seeing that, hey, but you are hearing some of the conversation, you can ruin my career. You heard that part.
I heard the part that you could ruin my career. You know, you the corkscrew. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was funny, man.
And who's in the room?
It's just me, him, and Kim.
It's just the three of you.
It's just the three of us.
So he felt that comfortable with you to be able to say that to Kim without having you just sit outside. He was okay with you being in the room.
People don't understand that me and Puff, at this time, we had started getting real close.
Would you say friends at this point?
Well, I would say we're close.
Okay.
You know, he's same gang. You know, he know right now he don't have nothing to worry about with me around him.
But is there a friendship? Like, or do you have an affinity towards him? Are you sitting there looking at him as a younger brother or no?
I looked at him as a little nephew.
Like a nephew that you have to protect.
Like I got to protect.
Okay.
At this time, right now, I would have gave my life for Puff.
In 95?
In 95.
Okay. So you walk out. Are you kind of like telling yourself, a little weird what just happened right now? What's this all about? Or are you like, nah, it's not a big deal. You just probably had an argument. It's no big deal.
Well, I've never seen Kim that distraught. I've never seen no situation like that. So I'm like, yo, you know, sometimes people have incidents, but to come to the point, and me being in law enforcement, where, you have to take a corkscrew and defend yourself, it's got to be serious. You understand?
You're processing it that way.
I'm processing that, but I'm just saying she's there. She's right there. She don't have to be right there. You know what I'm saying? So I got to look at it both ways.
So when you leave, do you bring it up to him and say, hey, man, what happened? Or do you just like, don't bring it up, it is what it is?
No, we never had a conversation about
it.
that.
In these uncertain times, if there's anything we need, is we need people to believe the future looks bright. So if you've heard about me saying this mission to you, we're on a mission to get 1 million people to wear this gear. And this is what we're doing. If you buy one of these hats, there's a category of buying one hat, getting the second one free. If you haven't yet worn this gear publicly, go ahead and test it out. Buy some of the gear, wear it in public, and see how many people will stop by and say, you also watch Valuetainment? You also follow PBD Podcast? I do too. Place your order. Go to vtmerch.com, click on the link above or below, place your order, and represent the VT and the PBD Podcast gear.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.